"Don't touch my car with those filthy hands." The words exploded through the air like a gunshot, sharp and humiliating. Heads turned inside the luxury dealership service bay. For a moment, time itself seemed to freeze. Standing in the center of it all was Caleb Johnson, a young black mechanic in oil-stained overalls, his strong hand steady despite the sting of the insult. He had only reached for the keys to the sleek black Lamborghini that had just pulled up, but the owner, or rather the driver, recoiled as if his very presence was contamination. She was Vanessa Whitmore, daughter of billionaire real estate tycoon Richard Whitmore, and she looked at Caleb as though he were invisible until it was time to scorn him. Her platinum hair shone under the fluorescent lights, her diamond bracelet glittered as she waved him off, and her voice dripped with venom. "I don't know how you got a job here," she sneered, tossing her keys onto the counter instead of handing them to him. "But trust me, I'll be calling corporate. My father does not pay millions for cars like this only for them to be handled by—" She stopped, letting the unfinished slur hang in the air. The service bay fell quiet. Other workers shifted uneasily. A few customers peeked from the lobby, pretending to check their phones but clearly listening. Caleb's jaw tightened. He wanted to defend himself, to shout back, but he knew how it would look. A black mechanic arguing with the billionaire's daughter. He swallowed hard, lowered his eyes and picked up the keys. "Your car will be taken care of, ma'am," he said calmly. But inside his pride burned. Vanessa rolled her eyes and walked away, her designer heels clicking against the polished floor. She didn't even glance back at him. To her, Caleb was no different from the grease on his hands, something to be scrubbed away, dismissed, disrespected. What no one in that bay knew, however, was that Caleb had a secret. A secret that would flip the entire power dynamic on its head. The day dragged on, and whispers followed Caleb wherever he went. "Did you hear how she talked to him?" one coworker murmured. He didn't even fight back. Another shook his head. "Man, if that were me, I'd have lost my job today." Caleb just kept working. He repaired an engine here, rotated tires there, and pretended not to notice the looks. But inside, his mind replayed Vanessa's words again and again. "Don't touch my car with those filthy hands." Later that evening, when the shop was closing, Caleb stayed behind. He walked into the back of the building, past the service bays, into a part of the garage that most people at the dealership didn't even know existed. With a press of a code on a keypad, a massive steel door rumbled open. Behind it lay his own world,